I'm going to turn it over to Rentouch, who's going to be led out by Raphael Vincent Sig, who is the managing director and co-founder based in Switzerland. So thanks for joining us in your evening, Raphael. And I think you might be on mute.
Here we go. Hi, everyone. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction. We are a Swiss-based software company developing tools for agile teams, and our main product is the PI planning app, which is, by the way, the main reason why we became a scaled agile partner, and which in turn gave us the opportunity to present here today. A big thank you to the partner team for giving us this opportunity, and a special thanks to Britta for asking, Brian for the introduction, and Jeff for organizing. Thank you. So let's jump right into it. In today's demo, I would like to give some background why does something like the PI planning app exist, then focus on the challenges in distributed PI plannings and what role our PI planning app plays in it. After that, a brief demo of the actual application to get a feeling, why and how we would like to cooperate with scaled agile partners, and then we should have some time left for questions, hopefully. So mid-2016, we released our first PI planning app prototype. Although it was not able to do much, we already received a lot of positive feedback. Something we've heard a lot, sooner or later we'll need a solution like this. Our art is distributed, so we need something like that to communicate effectively across locations. So we talked to multiple SPCs and RTs and identified their main challenges they faced in distributed PI plannings. First one was poor or non-existing transparency. Second, difficult to share the boards across locations, leading to misunderstandings. So overall, too much loss of time by people just trying to communicate or people completely giving up. So we defined 3 values on which we wanted to build the PI planning app: digital and real-time synchronized boards, an intuitive to use application so everyone can concentrate on planning and the conversations that come out of it, and an application that is compatible with most big size touchscreens for even better collaboration. A short side story here: I recently was on site at an insurance in Switzerland to demo the PI planning app. After the demo, we asked the participants why they are looking for a tool like the PI planning app. And because we are always keen to know the reason to provide the right advice towards measurable business results. So there was a funny answer from one guy. He said, our team members are not having fun and hate to write user stories on physical sticky notes. Well, I don't need to tell you that we are happy to get the PI planning app installed for as many arts as possible, but it needs to be for the right reasons, and that's obviously not one of them. So beginning 2017, we released the first version of the PI planning app, and talking to our first paying customers, they asked us if we can synchronize the results in real time with Jira, so everything is properly synchronized after the PI planning and also ready to work with throughout the PI. And that's what we did. Till this day, we provide integrations for Jira, Agile Central, formerly Rally, and Metronome from Redis Software, TFS, VSTS, or Azure DevOps, how it's called now, is in the works. So to sum it up, you have to think about the PI planning app in the sense that you have real-time synchronized boards structured in a safe manner. You can plan like with physical sticky notes, and at the end of the PI planning, you have the most important information in a digital format, in Jira, Agile Central, Metronome, or you can even extract it as a CSV or XLSX file. With the PI planning app comes also a web-based configuration tool. This tool allows the RT to prepare the planning session. He defines how many iterations to plan, the duration of these iterations, which teams attend the PI planning, and he can configure every board with his own sticky color scheme. Our experience showed that in a distributed setting, it's very helpful if all boards speak the same language. So, for example, Team A can go to the team board of Team B and instantly read and also understand it. So, after the RT is done with this preparation, everything is ready for the actual PI planning. For the PI planning, the teams need to install the actual PI planning app. And this is a desktop application available for Windows, macOS, and Linux. And it's designed to use with a mouse, or as I already said, with your fingers on large touchscreens. The PI planning app provides a bunch of different board types. There is the team board. Every team has one team board. That's where the teams plan their iterations, identify risks, and define the PI objectives and stretch objectives during the breakout sessions. Then we have the program risk board. That's where the whole art manages the risks during the program risk session. And then, of course, we have the program board. That's where feature delivery and milestones, as well as dependencies between teams, are visualized. And last but not least, the program backlog board. Here you have an overview of all the features in the PI, and the teams can pick them and assign those to themselves to plan. So we developed the PI planning app completely based on customer feedback, so that you get a sense how you or your clients can use the PI planning app in planning, and what are your or your clients' advantages of using it. I will now refer to some problems customers had before using the PI planning app, and then show you how the PI planning app solved them. So one customer said, for example, it's hard to keep the boards in sync across locations, especially the program board, but also on the team level when some team members have to join the PI planning remotely. The PI planning app solves this issue by real-time synchronizing all the boards. Let me show you a video of such a synchronization. So yeah, as you can see, even the movement of stickies is instantly visible on the other boards. So no misunderstandings because of boards that aren't in sync. Another customer feedback was, as an RT in a distributed planning, it is very difficult to keep an overview of the features which are in planning already and which aren't. If you have more than the top 10 features recommended by SAFe, which is almost always the case in arts I've seen, it's really hard to manage the features. So we developed the program backlog board, which is prioritized by the WSJF value. Now, if one team picks a feature from this board, the color instantly changes, so you have a good overview of which features are in planning already. Then we heard a lot, it is almost impossible to have full transparency in a distributed art. How can we handle that? So the PI planning app is open to everyone. That means, for example, let's say Team A can visit the team board and planning progress of Team B, and the other way around, of course. And yeah, they can also alter everything on every board, just like in a physical environment. So now I would like to give you a short tour of the PI planning app. So here we are on the team board with all the iterations to plan, our risk section, and our objective section. We can zoom in and out on the board for better read, just like that. Like on every physical board, of course, we can create sticky notes. We can write a summary, something like prepare session. We can give story points, and we can group them together right here on the board to other user stories if we want to. And we, of course, can also trash the story as well. So the load, you can enter for each iteration a velocity, a team velocity, and the load is calculated automatically based on the story points on the sticky. So when I move this sticky over here, we instantly see that we have an overload in a certain iteration, just like that. So now here on the right side, we have the menu with all the boards we can navigate to. So we can go straight to the program backlog board with the top 10 features. And as the team vendor brow, as we are logged in right now, we can pick a feature. This feature appears on the program board in the program backlog column next to our team name here. And here are all the dependencies visualized, and we can click on sticky notes to see on what dependency stickies it depends on, and we can also visualize dependencies just like that. And as on all the other boards, we can zoom in and out if we can't read the text, much like on every physical board. For the program risk session, we navigate to the program risk board, and in the lower left corner, we get all the submissions from the different teams, and during the program risk session, we can address them one by one and drag them to the dedicated area to roam them here right on the board. And this board is also, as all the boards, real-time synchronized, and all the stickies here are also synchronized with Jira. You can tell by the Jira issue key here in the upper left, upper right corner, sorry. Yeah, so now I guess it's self-speaking that it doesn't need a lot of training for someone to get used to the PI planning app. It's very straightforward, just like you would plan on a physical board, and that's also our goal we have with the PI planning app. So yeah. Yeah, regarding partnerships, we are always looking to partner with scaled agile partners, and when it comes to a deal with one of your customers, we are more than happy to talk about commissions, of course. On the other hand, we often have potential customers or actual clients who are clearly in the need of safe consulting, and it's not our goal to become a consulting firm anytime soon. So we like to depend on our partners here and connect these customers directly with them. If you like the path we are pursuing with the PI planning app and you would like to work with us, please drop me an email at raphael@rentouch.ch. In case you want to schedule a demo together with one of your clients, feel free to sign up for a free slot under demo.piplanning.io, and our product site of the PI planning app, if you are interested in, you can simply find under piplanning.io. Yeah, thank you for your time. And now I think we have some time left for questions, if there are any.
Thanks, Raphael.